Wynne. I declare it.
That's not how a debate works, friends. They make the decision. Thank you for choosing carrot.
Okay.
Let's play
Which
this
do
game.
you really like, peas or carrots?
As a food? Peas.
No, as an art project. What do you-
Peas, man. Without a doubt.
Because there's so many different types of peas. Snap peas.
No, I mean, that's true, but I'm just thinking like garden peas, like the little,
Ooh,
like when
LeSueur
when
garden
you
peas.
buy peas and carrots that come together. LeSueur actually does it, peas and carrots together sometimes too.
Yeah.
I eat them all, but the peas, man,
My favorite peas
I could
are
drown myself in peas.
they're brand name LeSueur. Oh, why would you call anything you want to eat LeSueur? But I think it's French.
It means la peas.
No, it doesn't. Okay, you know
That's all
gumbo.
you want to talk about peas? Because I really like talking about peas. Canned peas
Just
are
to give a little shrift to carrots.
better. Canned peas are better than fresh peas.
True.
Some canned vegetables are better, not for you, I acknowledge that, in taste.
It's almost like
Canned
apples to
peas.
oranges because you can't really compare is what I'm saying. Because there's so many different types of peas, there's only a few types of carrots and they're really indistinguishable.
But what if you just narrow it down to just that one type of pea and just the common carrot? Peas still win.
Dear sirs, enclosed, please find a prototype of the world's most mythical board game, RhettandLinKommunity. It is right here. Let me turn it around for you. Hold that for me, buddy roll. The idea was conceived in a late night comm chat, just talking about on the community, and developed in a community building exercise with several of my fellow mythical beasts contributing to design and development. Interested parties may download a copy of this game on the Rhett and Link community at rhettandlinkopoly.forum/topic/rhettandlinkopoly-another-gumbo-com-kbe. Enjoy. Gumbo 123 PS Tokyo.
What?
Now shout out to Gumbo123, longtime contributor, massive contributor to the community. If you've never checked out the Rhett and Link community, I invite you to cohabitate with other mythical beasts and contribute to things like this.
That means live together.
That's not what I meant. Cohorsion, cohes.
How about just get to know?
Just hang out.
Please cohabitate, friends.
Now, so check it. I mean, this guy, Gumbo, is such a committed mythical beast.
Well, just
Like even in this PS Tokyo, he says reference. I said Tokyo twice. You're off your game.
I feel like that applies to Good Mythical more, not Good Mythical more.
Really?
Because every time I do that, then Eddie has to go in and he has to do the Tokyo thing.
That's fair.
And so I want to just limit that to Good Mythical Morning,
Okay, that's fair.
if that's possible.
But he even references what GMM that came from. GMM number 455, May 29th, 2014.
Now,
people are asking
just
about
looking at
where
this-
that Tokyo thing came from. Gumbo123 knows all the answers.
Just looking at this, every single stop along the way on the road, it has something to do with something that you may be familiar with. We've got Harnett Central, we've got NC State, we've got the Red House, Butt Drugs, the places we make commercials. There's Good Morning Chia Lincoln, GMM, the
Look at
Mythical
this.
Show. Everything is some sort of reference to a video, something in the past.
I mean, there's a rule book.
You dressed as a cop on the Go to Jail.
Yeah, from the Caption Fail
Free
video.
parking from the Alka-Seltzer Great American Road Trip. Arlen's Transmission is on there.
Price $220. Red House budget. So there's lots of businesses from our local commercials, community shows. I've never played Monopoly, so I don't know how to play this.
Stick around long enough and you'll start learning some things like this.
I was raised in an Amish environment, and as you know, they do not like to use electricity or play board games.
Yep.
You'd think they'd want to play board games, but when I was one, I was not one.
Right.
And why have I never played Monopoly?
You probably had the opportunity and declined.
Later in life, I had the opportunity and declined. But when's the first time you played Monopoly? Did you play with your parents and your brother? I mean, when you have a family that has enough people to play a board game.
No, it wasn't my family.
Was it your
My family didn't play board games. But I just happened to be somewhere at some point, just statistically speaking, and somebody was playing Monopoly and I was like, I'm gonna play. So I mean, maybe 5 times in my childhood, but it seemed unavoidable. But
I have an aversion to.
I have learned that it is not unavoidable. I've learned that many things, like seeing Top Gun, lots of things that I thought were unavoidable are actually very avoidable.
If you're me.
If you're Link.
So even this, I'm very intimidated already because I applaud the thoroughness associated with this.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you and tell you that I enjoy Monopoly. I mean, I love this game and I loved the detail and the thought that went into it. The idea of sitting down and playing you in an actual game of Monopoly, knowing how much you would hate it, I preemptively don't want to be involved.
But when it's themed about me, I'm pretty open to it.
That helps a little bit.
Mythical Beast Boulevard, Randler Avenue. This is awesome. Different properties.
You basically just...
I think we're just going to end up giving an overview here in Good Mythical More. You can download it, like I said, on the community, and you can play it. And I highly recommend that. Undisclosed studio location in Lidlington, North Carolina.
There's money. There's some money in here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff going on here.
Wow, amazing. The Cave, which is our second studio in Fuquay. GMM Studios, West Hollywood. I don't know if I can confirm or deny that it's technically West Hollywood. But maybe he just put West Hollywood so that it can be more pricey than where we actually are.
Okay.
Buies Creek Elementary, Harnett Central High School, North Carolina State University.
Look at this. A Mythibuck. 1 Mythibuck.
Wow. Look at that. Dope Zebra Expressway, Chuck Testa Thruway.
So people can download these pieces and make this game?
What did you just say?
Chuck Testa Thruway. It's like a highway. What did you think I said? Something. And then you got businesses, Arlen's Transmission,
Mythical
Butt
Beast.
Drugs.
$50. 50 Mythibucks.
Look at this. This is amazing.
I'm really starting to get tempted to play.
It's fun. Monopoly.
I know, but it takes 60 to 90 minutes to play. I'm just saying I can't play right now, right here. That's a short game. According to the rule book, rules for a short game, 60 to 90 minutes of fun. There are 3 differences in rules for the short game. Bless you.
And where are there game pieces?
Is that what these are?
Game pieces on the real game are like little pewter pieces. Now I'm not complaining.
Come on, Gumbo. You didn't cast pewter in our image.
Okay, so these are the game pieces. You can be
Chia
Lincoln, the Randler.
So we should hold
this is cool.
Randler, the official mascot of the Rhett Link community.
And listen, we can clarify a couple of things
Bacon
here.
Bot.
As you get to the cockatrice, I'll explain something.
Here's the cockatrice.
So, if you buy a pair of mythical shoes, you'll see this little guy, the Randler, on the back of the shoe, right? This is the official mascot of the Rhett and Link community. And really, the Rhett and Link community is a website, Rhett and Link Community, but it's also it just means the community of mythical beasts. And so the mascot of the mythical beast is a mythical beast itself, the Randler. The mascot of Good Mythical Morning itself is another mythical beast called the cockatrice. This is an actual mythical beast. The Randler was something that was completely made up by the community. So there's 2 mascots.
Randler is Rhett
here.
and Link.
I already explained all this.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
I thought
it was
you
one of
missed
those
that
situations where I was explaining things and you were thinking about something else.
I was thinking about
You were thinking about Top Gun.
These things right here are amazing.
And how awesome it would be if you watched it. And then, something like Chia Lincoln or the Bacon Bot, not really mascots, but could be. The Bacon Bot experienced some trauma. How did that happen?
Got knocked down off the shelf.
And the face broke.
When we were gonna use him for something, I propped him up on something and then I walked away and then like an hour or 2 later he fell off.
Yeah, he needs dental surgery.
Look at these Mythibucks. It's amazing. I mean, just the ink cost alone.
You know what we should do?
This game is.
If we don't actually end up playing the game, we should evenly divide these Mythibucks up between the 2 of us and use them in bartering, just inter-office bartering.
Which is what happens with Monopoly money anyway.
And see who has the most Mythibucks at the end of the year.
Look at that.
And the guy who has the most Mythabucks is declared the winner of
Long-term
This-
Rhett and Linkopoly.
the side game of RhettandLinKommunity. How about that?
All right, crew. You guys
You
can
don't
have
think
it.
that's a good idea?
I love the idea.
Okay, you didn't respond.
When I don't oppose an idea, that just means I'm going with it.
Oh,
I don't have to praise it.
that's how it works. Well,
So these are bonus bucks because he
Yeah.
gave bucks, and then he has bucks which are big, and then bonus bucks which are smaller.
yeah, because that's how money works. Bonus money's smaller than real money.
Thanks, Gumbo, and everyone else on the community who contributed to the ideation and the printing of an amazing game, which will be on permanent display in our studios.
And you can, correct me if I'm wrong, you can go and download all this, right? Is that what I said?
I've already said that twice,
Okay.
but you were thinking
All right.
about Top Gun.
Yeah, it was. Tom
All
Cruise
right.
and Kelly, what's her name? Kelly McGillis.
So let's put this on the Mythical Mail Susan on the filing cabinet, and let's call it a day. See you tomorrow.